Today is one of those really exciting and great days, boys and girls. A new gun day. I give to you an epic air rifle by Epic Airguns, which is simply and conveniently called the Epic 2. I'm not even sure how many times I just said epic. Those of you who follow my content know exactly how I like to do things. I'm going to review this beast of an airgun while being here at my silo permission, killing pests. I'll tell you of the many perks of this rifle. I'll also let you know what I don't like about it. Might be just me, but I think it's not just peaches. So without further ado, let's get the show on the road. The Epic 2 comes in a hard case, which is a very nice touch, Epic Airguns. There are 3 barrel lengths, 300, 550 and 700 millimeters, and 2 different barrel brands and types, a CZ rifled barrel and a Luther Walter polygonal barrel. The barrel is tensioned and it comes pre-tuned from the factory, but you can also tune it yourself if you fancy doing so. That's fairly close, 49 meters away, up there in the tree. Oh. Depending on the barrel length, there are several different options for the size and volume of your aluminum air tube or carbon fiber bottle. The plenum sizes also vary, and now I'm going to display those on screen for your convenience. The Epic 2 version that I've chosen for myself is what I would describe as a golden middle ground. It's in .22 caliber, has the 550mm CZ rifled barrel, the aluminum air tube, the volume is 240cc, and the plenum, which is a 101 cubic centimeters. I think that's really a lot. Of course, all of those can be filled up to what's become the standard these days, 300 bar or 4500 psi. This is one of the perks of the Epic 2. It's a highly modular gun. You can exchange basically anything on it, not just the barrel and the air tube and plenum. You can also exchange the stock, have it tactical version like I do here, folding. You can also have it fixed. You can have the laminate version of the stock, which is going to be available soon, or at least so they tell me. You can exchange the pistol grip. It's AR-15 based. Anything AR-15 you like, you can put here. That is 110 yards. The winds today turned out to be stronger than initially announced in the weather forecast. Yesterday they said 6 to 7 miles per hour wind, and this morning they updated it to 16-17, with gusts exceeding 20 miles per hour. I should have held full wind on that shot. The 25 grainers hit hard, but they are 25 grains in weight. They're just not heavy enough to buck wind at those distances if the winds are strong. Refilling the gun is pretty standard. The fill port is right here at the bottom. This is the fill probe. It's protected by this smoothly moving protection ring. Nice positive clicks. We also have to say that the shroud is made of carbon fiber, nicely complemented by the carbon fiber suppressor. You can have your Epic 2 with a 1/2 inch UNF thread adapter, just like I did, so that you can mount just about any suppressor you like on it, or you can have it with the stock suppressor by Epic Airguns. That's the same spot. Very, very good. This one remained up there. The safety of the gun is also AR-15 style. The switch is on the right hand side of the gun, but there is this line right here which indicates its position. The cocking lever is very smooth, and check this out, when you push it back forward, it locks into place on its own. I imagine there is a magnet or something. Out of the factory it comes installed on the right hand side, but it's fully ambidextrous, and you can also install it on the left hand side of the gun. The magazine is one of a superb quality in my opinion. It's made entirely of aluminium and it can accommodate projectiles reaching up to 14 millimeters. The folding stock is very easy to operate with, as it should be. You just depress this button right here at the base and you fold it to the left. That tactical stock gives you a lot of adjustability, which is usually common for the competition style guns. The bag rider, the cheek piece and the butt plate are rubber coated, and you can adjust those things both vertically and horizontally. You can also install a monopod right here, but it comes as an extra. The trigger is two-stage, fully adjustable, and talking about adjusting it, you can do that in 5 different ways. This one landed much closer to me. Upward angle, the distance is 54 yards. This is the hammer spring tensioner. You need a thin tool like an Allen key to put in there so that you can rotate it counterclockwise or clockwise in order to adjust your power level. An externally adjustable regulator right here, and it comes with a dedicated key so that you can rotate it easily in both directions. But I have to tell you guys, it reminds me to a great extent of the externally adjustable regulator of another high-end brand of airguns. Epic Airguns say that there is also another way to tune the power level of your Epic 2. There are nozzles or jets inside which control the length of time in which the valve stays open. The smaller the diameter on those nozzles or jets, the longer the valve stays open and hence the higher power level of your shot. And this is something that I have to say also reminds me of another brand of airguns. So my 2 cents are, the Epic 2 is a very well constructed shooting platform, highly adjustable, highly modular. Alas, there is a but there, with one T only. First and foremost is the choice of an accessory rail down here. It's an Arca Swiss, and I have absolutely no idea why Epic Airguns decided to go with this thing. The Arca Swiss is basically a dovetail on steroids and definitely a step backwards from the Weaver and Picatinny rails in my opinion. This is something that the gun industry adopted from photography, and quite frankly I have no idea why. What I know is that I have to spend additional $110 on this adapter right here so that I could attach any of my bipods to this gun. Another thing that's not exactly my cup of tea is the magazine splitting the Picatinny rail in half. I admit I've seen it on other guns and I don't like it. And I sure am happy they didn't put an Arca Swiss here too. Lucky for me, the one-piece mount by the Wolfie Group turned out to be a great choice for mounting the Vector Optics Continental on the Epic 2 without any issues whatsoever. It also has a bubble level at the base, which I like a lot. The last thing that I don't like so much about the Epic 2 is kind of a personal preference. I think the gun is a bit too long. This is coming from a bullpup kind of guy, so no surprise there. Mind you that you can get the gun in its 300mm barrel version, which is going to make it much more compact. And also, for instance, I have friends that are well over 6 feet tall, and they tell me that they can hardly shoulder my bullpup rifles with their long hands. So like I said, it depends on you and your personal preferences. But when it comes to me, if I have to walk around all day hunting or varminting around my permissions, this is not going to be my weapon of choice. To me, this is more of a fixed position type of rifle. It's starting to get dark. I didn't think I'd be able to take any more shots today, but then I noticed that there is a magpie munching on one of my pigeons that remained up there on that roof. So let's get it. But it wouldn't stand still. Let's wait a little. And I got it. Very good. Very good job by the Epic 2. Like I just said, very good performance on part of the Epic 2. Today I'm shooting the 25.5 grain Zandslugs .217, and let me show you what I was able to achieve with those this morning at the shooting range. And after the shooting session at the range, today we proved that this gun is capable of so much more, so I'll keep shooting it at my permissions, doing pest control and also testing stuff with it. There are so many things about this gun that I won't be surprised if I've missed something of interest to you. If that is the case, feel free to visit the webpage of the manufacturer or the online store by the Wolfie Group. You'll be able to find all information there, as well as the manual, an exploded diagram, etc. Links in the video description below. Thank you everyone for watching, and catch you on the next video.